Hey, it's the Litching Hour. I'm the Lich. This is Apocabitch Roadshow.
Hello.
We got Mao on vocals.
Hi.
We got Budadiah on tambourines.
Oh yeah, that's me.
We got Rock on lead guitar. Game Daddy on keyboard. And Titters back on drums. What's up, everybody?
Don't worry about it.
We're back to killing Nazis.
I'm worried about it.
Back to killing. And Titters, you were only gone one episode. I think you were thinking you were gone two. I'm pretty sure you're only gone one.
Oh, yay.
Yeah. So, all right, what happened last week? You guys escaped from, or maybe, yeah. Wait, did you miss the entire? No. You missed it. Yeah, you missed the last part of the fight of the boss, Titters. So, because I remember you had thrown a grenade at him. What's that, Mom?
I think we got to level Titters up.
Oh yeah. You guys defeated the Ubermensch, Titters, which means you get to pick one of your advances. Wait, what? Oh, did I accidentally close all that? That sucks. Oh no, I didn't. Good. Okay, here it is. All right, let's look at your character.
And all of my stuff actually saved this week.
Hell yeah.
Nice. Okay, Nicole. All right, Nicole. You hear me, Titters?
I hear you.
All right, so you have 3 advances available to you. You could Rat Swarm, spend 1 blood to summon a swarm of rats under your control. Feed on Fear, when you reduce a threat to 0 rating, gain 3 blood. Or Pitch Black, spend 1 blood to plunge the area around you into shadow, but you can see just fine. Which sounds good to you?
I believe I shall take Rat Storm this turn.
We will dub this a Ratnado.
NATO.
Cookie Man!
Cookie Man, he is.
We got Paka soupin'. All right, Nicole, you are leveled up. You have a rat swarm that you must spend a blood to trigger. You get extra dice if it's in a filthy area. It's a filthy area. You are in a degenerate art gallery. Radio Man.
Makes sense.
Yeah, so you guys escaped the German technological pavilion, and you made your way. Let's see. You guys made your way to the exhibition of degenerate art, which I think was your first location in. Did we do that right? I hope we did that right. I want to be able to move this.
In
there
zone
it is.
2.
We're in the German Technology Pavilion. It was Sector 2, and we moved to the exhibition of degenerate art here. And in there, so just this to set the scene for everybody, Sharkface was the one who had finished. Like, we were supposed to start with Sharkface, but Sharkface is not with us just yet. So that's okay. That's okay. I'm gonna reset the scene. When you walked into the art gallery, you found a huge pile of paintings being burned. So imagine a huge bonfire in the middle of a grand hall that was a museum. No Nazis or anybody around, no guards or anything. But you can sense them, that you've heard some sounds, you know they're in here. And they are. You found a couple. There are Nazis with flamethrowers walking through the art gallery, melting statues and stand-up displays and sculptures and things that are not paintings taken off the wall. So they're just torching everything, being just right dickheads about it. And so your objective here was to undertake a very quick and violent gallery tour. It was 8. It is now 4. There is a secondary objective of track down a lost Van Gogh or something. That's a 4. Doesn't really get you. It doesn't really net you anything but a Van Gogh. It's up to you. And as of right now, there is a brigade of police with flamethrowers, which are a threat for, right, or a threat 6. I think they're a threat 4. An attack 4. Yeah, threat 4, attack 4. As of right now, that's the only things you've got. You guys had just started finding these guys and messing them up. I think it was Sharkface had gone and someone right before. Does anybody remember who kicked off the gallery or the art? Yeah, the art gallery.
I summoned some nightmare illusions. I remember doing that.
Oh yeah, so I think you kicked off first. Okay, perfect.
I don't know if I was first, but I definitely did some stuff.
You did some shit.
And I
Let's
think that one second here. Let me go back to the names. I think Flint actually did some stuff too.
No, he did. Yeah, Sharkface was Flint. He was. Yeah, they were the last ones to act.
Yes.
We would have been opening with Flint, but the camera's going to cut to Nicole walking in to the gallery and staring at this big pile of burning, priceless art. How does it make you feel, Nicole?
They are burning things
They
and
are.
not each other. I want to change this. I wish to make them burn one another, but I don't know how. This is causing my anger to spike, and I might take a flamethrower or two.
If you want a flamethrower, you could walk past the large bonfire, walk to your right into another little exhibit area and around, and you find Flint gorging himself on a dead policeman Nazi, and you could pick up their flamethrower if you like.
I would like to use this flamethrower I have just acquired and use it on them. Because I want to know how they feel about burning alive as well.
Yeah. Ouchie, to be honest with you.
How do you feel about this?
Being big to love.
You could have avoided this entire situation if you just didn't burn this.
Okay, so, would it be safe to say you're now hunting rabbits?
I am hunting rabbits.
Okay. Let's make it a search, which is 2 + 1 for the flamethrower. Do you, I'm going to let you, you're going to have one use of this flamethrower, but you could use your scavenger skill to restore it.
I would like to do that. How many d6 is this?
It's you don't have to use it until you've used it. You know what I mean? You don't have to do that until you use it.
Ah.
Just says roll d6 and restore one use of the weapon rolled. What weapon? 1, 2. Do you? Oh, I guess you've got 6 weapons. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, all right. That's to re-up and restore uses of your machine gun and smoke grenades and fire bombs, Panzerfaust, and dynamite.
And now a flamethrower.
And now a flamethrower. Yeah, sure. All right, hey, Radio Man. Hey, everybody. We are currently in Paris. We are currently vampires, and we are currently killing Nazis. Nicole is our resistance guerrilla fighter and demolitions expert. Just grabbed a flamethrower and is going to go searching for Nazis. Let's roll.
I would like there to be like background music of this going on, and it's just a creepy tune to like, I don't know any, I don't remember any fire children's songs, but Ring Around the Rosie, that's one. It's just, they hear that in the background just real creepily as I'm walking.
Right on. What's the power, Cookie? What power are you giving the crew?
I hear
You don't hear
music.
music.
I do.
How do you?
Do, 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 do.
How about now, Cookie Man? You can hear it in the stream.
Yeah.
How about now? Is it too heavy? Aw, Dio's no longer fighting people. Them's not fighting words. Cool. Music is on. All right, titters. I'm going to give you an extra die for the flamethrower, so you're rolling 4. I'm rolling 4, and you're going to roll 4. We're going to see what's up.
All right.
Oh, wait. Shit. Ignore that. I'm going to roll on this one. There we go. I have 2 successes.
I have 3 successes, I believe, and one of them's a critical. 4 is a success, right?
4 is a success. Yeah, you have 2 successes and a crit. So I have 2 successes. Do you want to spend your 2 4s on... Wait, what happened to mine? Did I already get rid of it?
On blocking ears? Sure.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta... Oh, okay. I gotta do this. There we go. Boom. Okay.
I'll do that.
Oh, I cleared your shit. Okay, so that leaves you 1 critical you can spend on something. So that's 2 to... You could add 2 to the objective to short, violent gallery trip. You could add 2 to gathering some blood. Get 2 blood. You could 2 to reduce the threat of the flamethrower guys. They're at 4 right now. You could reduce them to 2. What else? What other fun stuff can you do?
Well, I mean,
Oh,
I could do 2 to the foundation.
You could activate 2 to the foundation.
Yeah, I attack the foundation of the place so it just burns down completely.
You
I'm
just,
being
like-
sarcastic here right
Oh,
now.
okay. Oh, okay.
No, I know what I want to do though.
When you use explosives, special. Oh, special. Or you could use that. Oh, that scavenger thing is when you roll a crit. You can then roll a d6 and restore 1 use of the weapon rolled. That's not really. It's not really useful right now. Flames shoot out of your pecs. All right, that's a new power.
Yeah. But I'm going to reduce.
You know what we're going to do from now on?
What?
Okay, so what we're going to do from now on is when somebody adds a power to the power thing, somebody immediately gets that power. Titters, you can shoot flames out of your pecs.
Nice. You're all jealous of my flaming pecs.
Can confirm.
So I'm going to use the flamethrower on one, and then use the flame pecs on the other of the threat of the Nazis with flamethrowers. So as the crescendo of the music I said is somehow playing in the background for Ring Around the Rosie, just in a really creepy tune, one of the Nazis is just going to burst into flames. And as the other one slowly turns, fear written on his face, immediately regretting all life decisions he has made up to this point, out of my pecs come 2 shots of fire into their face. And you can see as the eyes melt that they are terrified of what they have seen. And a little jealous because they don't have flaming pecs either.
So are you reducing the threat of the... Or
Yes.
You want to... Okay.
I am reducing the threat.
Okay.
For they need to fear me, and my flamethrower, and my pecs. They didn't respect them.
The flamethrower goes out. But there's another one. Because they're all carrying them right now. Nicole, who's going next?
Oh, you put too much pressure on me. I'm freaking out now. Bud.
Yeah, that's me.
Astrid is going next.
I'm so sexy right now. Can you even see me?
I see you.
It's good. That's why I love it. Okay.
Oh no,
Okay,
Crazy
so-
C.
Oh no.
Is anybody else watching? Like, is there a? I'm getting all my bits over here. All my kilobips, my K-bips.
You have bips over there?
Yeah, I got
mine-
bips. 6,175 of them right now.
That's like a lot of bips right now.
God damn it, Timpy.
That sounds extremely awkward.
You're a clean stream.
You said we were clean.
How dare you say that?
Yeah,
I'm sorry, guys. We're not a
I'm
clean
not.
stream.
I will have you
I
know.
had a bath today.
I will have you know.
No,
I
man.
haven't seen Game Daddy go to the bathroom in 3 months at this point.
Oh my god.
I mean, I go to bathrooms. I don't use them though.
Got that shit sewed up a long time ago. Astrid, what do you want to do here in this art gallery?
I want to be cute.
How does that translate to the goal at hand? Killing
Feeling
Nazis.
cute, might murmur a few Nazis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You know, typical everyday vampire stuff.
Be pretty cool if you had some blood and you hurled flaming
I have to.
paintings.
What?
What if you hurled flaming paintings around? Made a little flaming painting NATO
Okay.
with your spirit storm.
You speaking to my soul right now.
I thought I might. All right, so, or you have. Oh, this is where you can use your blood hunt. Yeah, right. Spend one blood to track targets or search for things using your sense of smell. So you could do that. That makes sense. And then if you wanted to, well, you could bring some flaming paintings with you. When you find them, you send them
Oh, yeah.
going right at them.
What if they like surrounding me at all times and then I like shoot them off in directions whenever I see a threat? So they're like, I'm inside the tornado of flaming paintings.
No, I love it. You're in the.
Stuff.
I think it's going to be a NATO storm stream tonight. I'm feeling NATO-ish.
That's so
This stream is never clean.
Feeling NATO mentally later.
I need a sniff now.
All right, Astrid is going to summon up. You're going to look at the flaming bonfire and distaste at all the culture being burned away, and you're going to pull with your mind. These paintings come out. They're still on fire, floating around you, and then you turn your attention to sniffing somebody out, sniffing yourself some Nazis. You start going hunting. All right. So you are searching. That's 3 plus blood hunts 4 plus spirit storm is 5. I've got 5 dice for you,
Okay.
and I'm gonna roll 4.
I did get 3 successes though.
You did. You got 3 successes.
Yeah.
Oh, you sure did. All right, and I got 1.
Yeah.
Do you want to spend one of your successes to get rid of the wound? My
What
success?
is it? What? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And that's going to leave you 2 successes to play however you want. The current patrol of flame-throwing cops is at 2. You could reduce the threat completely for the remainder of the round.
What is objective again?
The objective is just a it's just undertake a very quick and violent gallery tour. So you could apply. I was gonna say this with Titters too, but it seemed like he really wanted to reduce the flamethrowers. But you could put that 2, even though you kill some Nazis with the paintings. You could put the objective down to 2.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? Because it's an abstracted concept. It's like undertake a very quick and violent tour that's very, very vague. Like you could be just clearing out the flame throwing guys.
right.
You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
Here, check out these paintings before you die.
Yeah, death by burning painting, bitch.
Yeah, right in your face.
Yeah, I better, nobody better
Examine it as
catch.
you die.
I better not catch nobody book burning in my life. I'll tell you that. I'll do this shit for real. Throw burning books at them.
Okay. That's pretty sweet, actually. Great! Wonderful news, okay. I'm doing all that stuff, like putting down objective.
You want to put down the
not
objective?
being ouched.
So
Yeah,
the objective is at 2.
yeah.
Um,
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna be ouchy. I'm negating your thing.
So you send these paintings. You sniff, and maybe you see you know that there's there's a little group of them that just kind of figured out maybe they're like turning around and looking. Did you hear that? In German. Did you hear that? Maybe, and because a couple of their guys just died, and so there's like 3 or 4 of them that are turning to come back, and all of a sudden these flaming paintings, these paintings are just floating in the air, come into there. They're like Voss, and then it's like they're flying around them. They're like, what? They're trying to burn them, but then they're hitting them. Bam, bam. You're slapping them with the paintings. Bam, 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 bam. And there's another one comes in. Bam, bam, bam. They don't even see you walk in and smiling and just watching them. The paintings, you just beating them down. One, classic painting through the head through the painting thing, but they're on fire and screaming. Ah. Now they're running around. You love it when they run around screaming.
I do like that. It has fun memories.
Yeah,
Yeah, pretty much.
pretty much.
It brings out my natural instincts as an Apex Predator.
Yeah, right. That makes sense.
Like squeaky toys.
Who should go next? It's actually Mao's. Oh no, it's Mao or not Mao. Irina or Cosgrave. Not Cosgrave.
Avida.
Cliff.
Avida.
What's his name?
Avida.
What's your name?
Chuck.
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 Avida. You sexy thing.
You sexy
Get over
thing.
here.
You sexy thing. Irina. You've walked into the
did it.
gallery. You're a bon vivant, so I think if anybody was
Yeah.
going to be most disgusted by this little display of fascism,
I
could be you.
am absolutely infuriated. And I am going to take this opportunity to
I like how Titters, you not say anything, but you're doing your little drumming. It's great.
yeah. I'm torn between searching for that lost Van Gogh or
Oh yeah.
killing a bunch of people. But I think I'm going to lean into shooting
Oh
as
okay.
many people as I can.
We got 2 left in the objective. You could finish this up unless you wanted to look for
I want to look for that Van Gogh.
if
do it.
any of you is going to do it, it's going to be you, I think.
Yeah. All right, let's do that.
Maybe you want to go in the back rooms, figuring there's always
Yeah.
Don't go into the
want
back rooms, you'll
to-
get lost forever.
Not in the back
I will
rooms.
I find my way out of everything. Yeah, I'm gonna give this a shot.
All right.
I'm going to start shuffling down those back rooms looking for anything that I can save. I will I think at this point I'm just so focused on searching for culture that I can save that I don't know that I'm gonna add anything to it unless you can think of something.
This is music.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to do a straight up search.
Yeah, so
Search anywhere?
yeah, search is 2, but I mean you could. All right, so what you could say is you're ready. You're gonna be searching, but you're gonna have your cavalry saber at the ready,
Yeah.
right?
Actually, here is what I would like to do. I'm gonna take the person.
If
Uh,
if there was ever a beautiful surroundings tonight, it's gonna be in this
that's
gallery.
what I was thinking. Yeah, if I can mesmerize somebody into pointing me to where the good shit is, that would be awesome. So I think I will spend the blood to Dark Glamour and mesmerize
The first ones you see. So
the first ones I see.
you draw your okay. So you're gonna draw your saber if you to have it ready,
Yeah.
or oh, okay. Hear me out. Instead of your cavalry saber, what if you light one of the cigarettes taken from the pockets of a hanged man?
I would love to do that.
You mark to regain 2 blood, but I'll also give you 1 die. So you search, light the cigarette for 3, and then dark glamour for 4. Oh, plus 5 for beautiful surroundings. So 5 total.
5 total. Okay, yes. That sounds lovely to me.
So what I love is,
because
yeah,
I look cool smoking this cigarette.
Yeah.
what's my, oh, you're right. Thank you. Thank you. So, Arena, our old money undead occultist and bon vivant, comes walking in with her fur coat, right? That we took off of the where we landed.
Scarf.
Is it a fur
with
scarf?
face. Yeah, I got rid of the coat.
Oh, okay. So
I
it's
used
just
the coat with something else. It's just the scarf.
okay. Is it fur or just regular?
It is. It is a mink fur scarf with the face.
Oh, with the face. All right, walk in.
With the face.
You're sitting here. You're looking at this fucking big pile of flaming art. Philistines. Fucking Philistines. As you light up the cigarettes taken from the 2 pockets, the pockets of the hangman. Well, might as well get something for the private collection. And you go walking back towards where you of all of them, of everybody here, has got a good idea where there might be a back rooms of an art gallery, of a museum. So roll your 5.
Places are all laid out the same. 1 success and a crit.
Nice. I got 1 success.
Okay.
Why is your stuff not showing up? Huh. Why isn't it? Okay. And this. Ah, you're trying to be tricky here. Yeah, I knew it. Okay. So you want to spend your 1 success on canceling out mine, and then
Yes.
that crit
And then the crit on the search.
on the search. Okay, so yeah, okay. You want to describe what happens after I just said, like, as you walk back
So
there?
I walk in, absolute plebeians, and I head toward the back rooms, and there are some guards there. They say, "Halt! What are you doing?" And they say that in German. And I light my cigarette and turn toward them and emit this aura of beauty and class, and I say, "Let me in this room back here and I can peruse your wares." And they do it. One of them looks like he might pull his gun out to shoot me, and I just sort of put my hand on his wrist and keep the sidearm in its holster. And I say, no, we don't need that right now. And I think he passes out. And the other guy unlocks the door and maybe runs off to.
What's cool is
Wait,
these
wait.
guys probably know where the stuff is that hasn't been stolen or burned yet.
Right. Oh, okay, yeah. So I think I'll have Hans here. I'll put my hand on his shoulder and say, okay, how about you lead me to where the other stuff is? And he's gonna take me there.
Take you there. Fantastic. So Irina's getting a guided tour back into the back rooms of the art gallery. What's Chuck doing? What's up, Chuck?
Not much. Killing Nazis. How about you?
Enjoying listening to you guys killing Nazis.
Dang, that's coincidence.
You got me gooning.
Okay, didn't have to go that far with it.
I don't think you would found
Is
us.
that is that a euphemism? It sounds like it's a euphemism. Okay, pray continue.
I think I'm just gonna hold down the perimeter of this art museum with our weapons platform, the mobile death gazebo.
Tell you what, you're the
That one
last.
still had the fucking gazebo.
Yeah, I forgot. We had me too. Okay. So, that's funny you should say that because you're the last one going in. You notice the armored car pulling up quickly.
Of course. Them fools.
Yep.
Yeah, let's use a resource on this death
In an armored
gazebo
car. Okay.
to take out the armored car.
There's an infantry squad of Nazis inside this armored car.
Not anymore.
The steel armored wheeled troop transport with a machine gun bolted to the top comes around the corner, and the guns starts swiveling. There's a Nazi at the top of it guiding this machine gun, and it's coming. And what we'll do is it hasn't stopped yet, hasn't started firing, but it's you standing there on the steps of the museum as this thing's pulling up. So
See,
Bang.
Chuck?
yeah, let's see Chuck. Let's see Chuck. Well, looks like we got some company. Okay. Chuck,
He
Bo
looks
Chuck.
like he sounds like that for sure.
Yeah, he does. I think you could. I think you could pull it up. You ever done a Southern voice, Legion? Like mix the messenger with
Oh no.
the Southern accent. I think that's what we got here. I think.
Do it.
Oh, yes.
What do you want to do, buddy?
I want to shoot this. I want to shoot this squad car.
Okay. Yes. We're shooting. Are we just pulling out Betsy and Maria and going to town?
No, we're gonna use the mobile death gazebo.
Oh, right. Duh. Yeah. Of course. Let's pull that. That thing was.
It had 4 charges of regular fire and then 1 microwave death ray. And we
which
have
is
not used.
anti-tank.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna microwave them. We're gonna
Microwave
have some
array
air
trip.
fried Nazi men.
That's plus 4 dice. You are the best person for this
4,
car to pull up on.
and then shoot 3. So that's 7 D10 D6s, right? Because 4 for just using the microwave, correct?
Yeah. Yep.
And then plus my shoot, which is 3. So yeah, 7.
Fuck, shit. Infantry squad. Okay. All right. And I'm going to roll a 4. Oh, no, 2. Just a 2. Okay.
Oh, flash.
D6. Oh shit! But I got 2 successes.
I got a crit and 2 successes and 2 ones, which does give me 2 blood.
2 blood.
Cool.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, because I'm a corpse eater.
Of course you are. 5, 4.
Oh no, it's only 1.
Oh, okay.
Gain 1 blood if you roll any 1. So that just means 1.
Okay. All right.
It's not a
So
1 for 1, unfortunately.
do you want to use 2 your successes to cancel out my 2 successes, and then 1?
Yeah, I'll use the 2 4s to cancel your successes, and then the crit to microwave the armored vehicle.
Right. Super hot heat melts down the gun at the top, and killing the guy that he just starts heat. You know, be classic is like he starts getting red and orange, it's like screaming, and he bursts into fire, and the gun goes. He was just about to start it up and get going on you, and it just kind of starts erupts in flames, and starts melting. Guys inside are screaming. That is the threat for the armored car is 4, is now 2.
Cool.
Okay. I need another piece of paper. There we go. So threat is 2, attack is 2, and then infantry squad. Actually, I think the armored car is kind of out of the picture because we melted the top. So the infantry squad.
The people inside were slightly protected enough not to be killed outright.
I'm gonna lower the infantry squad by 2 too. We're just gonna do that too. So they're 6. They're now 4. Their attack is 3, and they're gonna be. The car comes to a slamming stop. As the screaming guy on top goes in flames, and some guys inside are cooking. The door's gonna burst open, and they're gonna come flying out in just a second. But that's the end of the round. End of the round. We haven't actually removed any threats, so nobody's coming back with reinforcements. So that's just not happening. But their attacks are going up. 5. The ones with the flamethrowers inside are the most dangerous. But your objective is 2 now, so.
Okay.
Chuck, who would you like to have start off the next round?
Let's go with Bud chucking some flaming Paytons.
Okay.
Flamin' pigs. Is that okay?
Paytons.
Is that Astrid?
Flaming Paytons.
Is that Astrid?
Yeah.
Okay.
With the flaming Paytons.
Oh, right.
Paytons.
Paytons. Flamin' Paytons.
Okay, so then.
All right, Astrid. You, okay. There are more Nazis to kill inside,
I need some blood.
or you could, oh, you need some blood?
I need to slope their souls out of their bodies right now.
Okay. Okay. So, hunting,
I need some blood.
right. What do you, let's skip. There's more, and they're easier to find now as they've all started come running. So they're kind of running to you from different parts of the museum. Yeah.
Okay.
You want to brawl or you want to shoot?
What if I like howl right now and I attract some like rabid dogs from outside, and then I use spirit feathers to chain these guys to the ground, and because the dogs are being summoned from my howling, because I'm an apex predator, they'll be like, oh yeah, we know you. Come to me. and then they all sick on the Nazis, and then I can jump in there, and we all just like chowing down. So I get 3 dice.
Okay, we want to summon some dogs out in the alley. Let's fucking do it. And yeah. So, and you are you
Maybe a
looking?
raccoon.
Are you-
I don't know.
No, dog sounds right. I mean, yeah. Brawling
So,
or terrifying?
I started howling.
I'm sorry, Astrid. What'd you say?
Okay, I really think if I'm a vampire and I start howling and then you hear the dogs descending upon you, that's pretty terrifying, guys.
That's pretty terrifying. Yeah, I agree. And Cookie's giving us a new power. Maybe this could be something that helps you. What's the new power? The Red Rocket Whisper. Make doggos good doggos.
Okay,
So,
yeah,
so Cookie's giving you the power to summon dogs.
yeah, it would definitely happen now. Okay, so, yeah, I'm gonna do this, and they all gonna be like, we're all gonna munch down on these Nazi guys as they're chained to the ground with these spirit feathers. They can't go nowhere else. They're just gonna have to suffer through it. I guess their blood. I feel a little thirsty. I'm parched.
You botched. All right, Terrifies 4. Spirit Fetters is 5. Plus Animals is 7.
Yeah.
You got 7 dice. I'm
Okay.
rolling 4.
How do you roll them in the chat again?
In the chat.
/roll.
Oh, is 4d6 not in there?
76.
Oh,
is
7
not.
is. Oh, you're right. You're okay. Yeah. I only rolled 1 success.
I think I did this right. Oh, crap.
There it is. Oh, that's crap.
No,
1 success?
I did-
All right, you want a flashback?
I so do want a flashback because I need this right now
Let's flashback this.
for my soul.
Yeah, I know.
My soul needs fed today.
All right, let me find the flashback, and I'm just going to pick the questions.
Okay.
Okay. All right. You are stealing a cipher machine from a submarine. You are like hundreds of feet below the surface of the ocean on a submarine trying to steal a cipher machine.
Yeah.
On that mission, one of the other characters, Chuck, taught you a few tricks. What was the most important lesson?
Oh. Wow. To not eat people on the submarine.
What? Can you speak just a little bit louder? I'm starting to not be able to hear you very well.
Oh no, it's freaking out again. Okay.
Yeah, that's good. That level's good right there.
Okay. I don't remember what Chuck teached me.
Chuck, what do you think you would have taught Astrid?
Not to eat the people on the submarine, of course.
Okay, yeah. So
Why is that a lesson? What's the
Because
lesson?
do any of us as vampires know how to operate a submarine?
No, I did not, and neither did Chuck. We had
I didn't go to
eat the-
submarine school.
Yeah, no, and we needed the pancakes, you know.
Pancakes.
Yeah, for the air.
Yeah.
Oh, for the air.
Got the air in them.
I'm so. The pancakes for the air pockets. Duh. I'm sorry. Were you one of the jelly boys?
I was, and so was Chuck. He was teaching me to be in Jellybud. I mean, Astrid.
Jellybud.
And Jellystrid. So yeah, he was like, you can't eat these people because even though they smell good, they're keeping us alive for now. But we can eat them after they do their job.
Okay. All right.
If it's an enclosed space, do you even know how much patience that freaking takes to not eat them? And they're like smelling so good. That is so much. And you know what? A little bit. Patience is hard.
Okay. It was a valuable lesson then.
It was so
Okay.
valuable.
Now you get to re-roll your 7 dice.
Okay.
Re-roll your 7 dice.
Give me some good ones.
That's more like it.
Phew. That's good.
1, 2, 3.
And a crit.
And a crit.
2 successes and a crit.
2 successes and a crit. Okay. I got 1 success, so you want to spend one of those to make sure you don't get hurt?
No.
Did you say no?
I don't think so. I'm okay with. I'm maybe okay with being hurt a little bit
Oh, really?
to do this because
What do you want to do?
Same for pineapple.
I want to. Can I use a crit to eat more blood?
Yeah, so you get 2 blood if you use the crit on it.
Okay, good. And then, how many threats are there?
Well, there's technically 2 threats. One inside, which is at 2, and one outside, which is at 4. But your objective is at 2. So you could be like the dogs. You could bring the dogs in and then just let them go to town on the rest of the Nazis, and you call it a day. And be like, Irina, get out here. What?
Okay, do I still get blood if I go that way?
Yes. So how many successes you got? 3?
3.
Right. Okay, so I feel like, I'm going to tell you this right now. Taking an injury is kind of working against you if you want to get blood, because in order to get rid of the injuries, you need to spend blood.
Okay.
So you could get, and I only got 1, so you could spend 1 and then
Okay.
spend 2 to get the blood. You could spend all 3 to get 3
So-
blood if you want.
I want all the blood.
Okay. All right. So you want
I
to...
need some blood.
So you, Astrid, the last painting is beating. It's like while you start howling as this last painting is just like going up and down, like bam, 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 smashing this one Nazi in the space, and you start howling. Oh, the savage guttural sound. That barking starts going off all around. Chuck, you hear it outside. And suddenly these dogs come racing up, and you're like, oh, shit. And you're about to pull Betsy Maria out, but they run right past you in there, and you hear Astrid, and you're like, oh, she's at it. And the dogs come running in. They run around the big flaming bonfire of paintings to find you, Astrid. And then just as they're coming up running behind you, these other Nazis are coming running in from the opposite direction, from deeper in the museum. They got their flamethrowers out, and they're surprised as these dogs leap at them. Take them down. They're just like getting mobbed by these dogs, and giving you time to walk up and just grab one, sink your teeth in their neck, and just drain them. 3 blood.
Slurping. The great
Slurping.
probably so approved right now.
The great Slurp is proud of you.
He did that today.
Who's going next, Astrid?
Nicole is so good next.
Nicole's going next. Okay. All right, Nicole.
Hi.
Hi.
How are ya?
I'm good. Let's see. You. Oh, yeah. You were picking up flamethrowers and walking around flamethrowing. You look over to your left, and in the other gallery, through a big kind of opening, you see the dogs and Astrid's dogs attacking Nazis with flamethrowers. You hear others running, coming from the kind of same direction, but towards you.
I hear dogs
More Nazis. More Nazis. Nazis.
Can I set up an ambush with a lot of fire? I liked hearing their guttural screams of pain and agony.
You
It
want to
lulled me
set up
into
an
a sense of
ambush with fire?
happiness. Yes.
Yeah, like explain how you want to do that. Let's how you want to do that. What stat you using? What equipment?
Obviously, the new flamethrowers.
Right. Okay. Okay.
And what I want to do is lean into my demolitions bit and just put a flamethrower in the middle of the hallway, not being used, and wait for the group of Nazis to come running in and then burn it to cause a massive fiery explosion around the flame. Apparently I'm gassy. Around the flamethrower, causing the Nazis to basically be blown up by a flamethrower.
Do we think that we could use one flamethrower to make another flamethrower explode? Does everybody think that can happen?
Yes.
Yeah, if you hit the tank, you could.
Okay. So what we're gonna do then? I'll give you a die for the one you're shooting the one flamethrower with, and a die for the one you've got out as your bait, or not bait, but as your trap. So that's 2. I'll give you shoot, so that's 6.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Three successes, 3 failures.
Okay. I got 4. I got 1 success. So you got 4 successes, no crits, right? No.
No crits.
All right, so use 1. So you got 3.
Yes.
All right, what you want to do with them? You could obliterate the threat for the rest of the round from the flamethrowers, or you could start the foundation on fire, and thereby reducing the objective by 2. Actually, you got 3 left, right? So you could reduce the objective and then grab some blood if you wanted. The threat is, you could reduce the threat, but they're just going to come back next round. So it's that, blood, or applying it to the objective.
So I'll apply 2 to the objective and 1 blood, just because you're right. No matter how much I lower the threat level, it's still going to continue to come in.
Yeah. So
with a single tier.
So this kind of makes sense. Like the explosion's a little bit even bigger than you expected, and you actually managed to start some of the structure on fire. As the Nazis come running in, just as you blast the flamethrower, it explodes. Their flamethrowers explode. It's massive. Irina hears this from the back, and you're like, "Well, I guess it's time to go," says Nicole. We're gonna pass this to Irina.
Okay.
Okay.
Because Irina was on their own little side quest.
Mm-hmm.
You hear a massive, bigger, like you're expecting explosion from out there. So you figure it's probably time to go soon.
There's psychotic laughter in the background.
Yeah. Nicole's doing what Nicole does.
Nicole being Nicole. All right. So me and Hans has led me, I assume, to the backest of back rooms, where
Right.
they were getting ready to prep these for either hiding or burning.
Yep.
And
But Hans doesn't know who's who, so doesn't know shit. Wouldn't know Van Gogh.
Hans doesn't. Yeah, Hans doesn't know anything, and so I'm picking through, and I pick one up, and it's the picture. It's like the self-portrait with the ear cut off or something, and I'm like, oh.
Well, I mean,
Well,
I think
dude.
are you still
No, I guess it's a lost Van Gogh.
Well, here's the deal. There was 4 points on that objective. You've only got 2 of them.
There's 4. Oh
Yeah.
snap. Okay, well I need to start searching again. Then.
Exactly.
Okay. That is a good
That
point.
first
All right.
2 got you to the room with all the shit in it. So now we get to find out if you actually find something, or because you're gonna have to leave after this roll. You have to get out of here. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to then re-up the dark glamour on Hans and be like, be a dear and help me search through these if you can. Look for anything that suits my tastes.
Okay.
And I know he doesn't know anything, but mesmerization is a powerful drug. And
Yeah. All right. So search for 2, and then 2 for the dark glamour.
yeah.
So 4.
So 4.
Yeah.
I got a 5 and a crit.
And I only got 1.
Okay,
So you could use the 5 on the 1 and the 6 on the objective.
that's exactly what I'm thinking.
All right. So
Hans,
yeah.
Hans maybe looks like he's not sure because he's like, I don't know anything about art. What is this person
Right.
talking about? Who is this person? And I'm like, no, not right now. And as he's about to break through, I'm just gonna slit his throat with my nails, and I'm gonna search through the rest of. No, you know what? I'm gonna break his neck because then I won't get blood on any of the paintings.
Oh yeah. Good. That's a good idea.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna search through and find a Van Gogh that nobody has ever seen before. It's a painting of a windmill or something. I don't
Well, it's
know.
a guy riding a unicorn.
It's a guy riding a unicorn. That's perfect. Yeah.
Okay.
The Lost Van Gogh.
And the Lost Van Gogh. I am going to quickly pull the canvas from its frame, and I'm going to roll it up and stick it in my backpack, and then we're going to leave.
And you're gonna jet.
And we're
So-
going to jet.
So Chuck, you to your entertainment, for your entertainment, the armored car comes to a halt after you did that, and you melted the door shut, and they can't get out.
Oh, fantastic.
So as you guys come running out the front door, coming or not running, come however you stroll out of the museum, as it's starting to go up and completely in flames, you all get a quick chuckle as you can hear the guys in there trying to get out. And you saunter on by, heading deeper into Paris.
Sauntering.
You're sauntering. Okay, so, well, we could take this. So you're dangerously close to Sector 1. You could go into the Nazi pleasure gardens. I will tell you that there is another, I would just hint, there is another Ubermensch here in the Museum of European Warfare.
Uber bitches.
But Uber bitches. But that was a secret. I'm telling you a secret.
I like secrets. Are we gonna maybe level up again if we kill a Uber bitch?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's exactly how it works.
Unlimited power!
Oh wait.
Sorry.
Oh, never
I got
mind.
excited.
Oh yeah, it is. Ooh. I gotta look in the book. But anyway, what do you guys think? You could go to the Museum of European Warfare, Le Coquin Noir, French Resistance Hideout.
I want to correct you on that. It's an Le Cochon Noir. And it's the black pig.
Yeah, what Suni said. Actually, the only really, I mean, if we're playing like literally, it's like Museum of European Warfare, Ammunition and Vehicle Depot, or the Nazi Pleasure Gardens. Where would you guys like to
The
go?
Uber bitch. To level up. What do we get when we level
Uber
up
bitch.
again?
We get another
Uber
advance.
bitch. Uber bitch.
Is it so cool if we
okay.
level up?
I was wrong.
What?
Yeah. I'm sorry. There. Okay. It's Oh, it's down here. In the illuminations and amusements.
Let's head to that.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I can do that.
And if we wanted
Or the
to-
concert hall.
Wait, there's Uber bitch and both of those?
Yep.
Oh.
2 Uber bitches?
Yep.
Back to back?
Well,
Like a sandwich?
seeing as
Sandwich
how
Uber bitch?
Yep.
Yeah. That sounds good to me.
That was so cool if we level up again.
Yeah, we have to take our time. We have to go on our tour of Paris here. We need to balance our tourism with simple pleasures and high culture. So we started looking at we went to a church, and we went to a graveyard, and we went to
Jesus.
the weapons, and then we went to
We went to a
art
hotel
museum.
as well.
We did we checked into our hotel, and now we get to go to a theme park and then follow it up with a lovely opera at the concert hall. I bet that they're playing Carmen. Or I don't know, Wagner, maybe.
Yeah, I was about to. I'm
Wagner.
like, probably Wagner. They jive with
Probably
his
Wagner.
mentality.
Yeah.
He was a particular kind of musician.
Sure was.
I want an Uber bitch sandwich.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we are heading to the. Okay, so this is great. You guys come out of here. You see a Ferris wheel off in the distance, and you think, "I'd like to kill Nazis on that, maybe." So that's why we're
Yeah.
heading towards that. Maybe you're attracted to the Ferris wheel. How's that sound?
That sounds fabulous.
All right,
I
and
see
you're,
pretty flashing
Vantage
lights.
Point there. Yeah,
Yeah.
flashing lights.
yeah.
Get an elephant here.
It's so pretty.
All
I'm
right.
secretly a moth.
All right, we're gonna take our break, and when we get back, we're gonna go to the Illuminations and Amusements Park. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. How do you pronounce that, Suni?
It's not far off. It's Illumination.
Oh, Jardin des Filles is what I was thinking.
Jardin des Fées.
Oh, des Fées. Okay.
Jardin des Fées.
Jardin des Fées. Jardin
like
des Fées.
Garden of
Ah,
Fairies?
yes.
Hey,
V.
got the accent.
V.
Hey, hey.
All right, we're gonna pause. We'll be right back in 10.
Out of the incredible far reaches of outer
It has gone on and on for millions of years. The cycle. Arm in arm with Ereshkigal, the Novum of Death, Mother Gaia has needed naught but cycle and disruption. Cycle and disruption. Birth, spirit, death. A balance in perfection. Until it wasn't. Until the one animal not in Mother's domain overthrew her domain. Man.
Hello, Dungeon fans. It's Saturday night. Tales from the Dungeon. This is the Liching Hour. I'm Kevin from level 9. Tonight we're playing Apocrypha, the adventure card game, rejoining our heroines, Savannah and Evangelina, as they, I don't want to say do battle because we're not directly opposed to Mother Gaia, but they are dealing with a very upset Novum. The Novum who happens to control all of nature, from weather to piglets. When we last left our ladies, they were traveling around the neighborhood trying to find the pets of Imogene. Imogene Cassenberry, the lady who's is kind enough to provide them shelter in Nolans. And we're trying to find her pets, specifically her dog Jessie, a big sheepdog who had been attacked by a couple of her pigs. Imogene, if you remember, is she's an old elderly well-to-do lady with a very, very large house and a lot of animals. And the animals had gotten a little bit of the crazy, especially the pigs, and had fought. And some of the animals had ran out in the neighborhood, and Evangeline and Savannah went looking for them, knowing full well that, or suspecting full well that this was some kind of play of Mother Gaia's. I want to say this. This is the 50th episode, and I'm playing the Apocrypha 50th mission of playing Apocrypha. I think I've played a couple games of Apocrypha that weren't in this, so this isn't the 50th Apocrypha, but this is the 50th mission. In the 99 that I'm going to be playing, 90. I think it might be 90. 9 missions, 10 books, that kind of thing. Cool. I'm looking forward to it. Halfway through, I'm gonna continue all the way, baby. Take this train all the way. So where are we now? It's a few days later, after the ladies succeeded in finding Jesse and the pigs. Well, one of them. The other one didn't make it. And coming back to the home, they found that, and when they had gotten back, that some of the animals hadn't made it back. I want to do something here. Maybe not. Some of the animals kind of disappeared, but not enough. And Imogene's worried about them, but she's going the route of alerting friends in the neighborhood. And apparently Imogene has a network of other animal lovers that she's calling upon to help her find her other missing animals. But she doesn't feel it's like warrants Evangeline and Savannah to have to go out and search for these animals. The Jesse incident was a little traumatic because it happened while they're there. There was blood. One of the ducks was killed by one of the pigs for some reason. Why do these pigs go nuts? Imogene's not so sure. She doesn't understand what's going on, and Evangeline didn't, go as far as to tell her. They had a discussion about things in the world being a little fucked up lately, but Evangeline didn't go as far as saying that, oh, by the way, there's this supernatural being who controls nature, and she's really pissed off, and we're trying to, mitigate the damage. That's not something you say over tea, necessarily. A couple days later, Michael, Imogene's houseman, the Michael that Evangeline and Savannah saved from a Venus man trap the first night or day they were there. He comes and to Evangeline, emotions for Evangeline, takes her aside when Imogene was out, maybe walking the dogs or out shopping. In a low voice, even though Imogene's not even there, he explains that sometimes he goes out. He frequents a certain establishment that serves spirits. It's Nolan's anyway, and he knows that things are going weird. He has vague recollections of the night. He kind of wrote it off as being like maybe it was a little bit too much alcohol, maybe too many pills, because he takes a little bit of this and that to help him sleep. But he doesn't. It was like a bad dream. But he knows that Evangeline and Savannah found him and helped him out. And he knows things are kind of weird in his gut. He knows things are messed up and in the world. And he tells Evangeline that he's heard talk at the bar that he was at. What's the establishment? It is just a bar on Bourbon Street. Insert name here. He had heard, and a friend had told him that some of the men, when walking home, had seen these swamp gas lights kind of deal, which seemed really odd because they remember hearing their grandfathers talk of swamp lights a long time ago, but you don't see them in Bourbon Street nowadays. But they'd been talking about it, and then one or two of the fellows in the bar that were regulars weren't showing up. And Michael, being a little bit more attuned to everything that's going on, didn't need any more to come to Evangeline and talk to her privately about this and that's going on. Evangeline herself took it very seriously and plans to go to one of the bar that he goes to tonight. Savannah has made a friend. The last time we met, she had woken up in the morning and there was a cat just laying there. Well, that cat has continued to lay there and has made her room its home. She has taken to thinking of it as naming it Tesla. And because one of the mornings that she woke up, she could have swore there was, she saw sparks in his eyes. So this first thing that came to mind was the name Tesla. Savannah turns out to be a cat person, and they have this. He doesn't look for affection, but they're both comforted by each other's presence, and Savannah's actually kind of enjoying this, and Evangeline actually caught her smiling at one point. Savannah's been a very stoic person, and it was nice to see Evangeline to see that. It was like a ray of sunshine. Oh, I have something new for today. Okay, so we're going to begin. Tonight's mission is called Night Things. It's going to start at a bar on Bourbon Street. Let's see, what else? I have something that's going to start here in our 50th episode. We are going to... Oh, I didn't test this before. So I got to work out. Hold on. Bear with me. But we are going to... And I hope this will play all in... Okay. Music. This is, that got really bright too. I could probably fix my face. I'll probably tone that. Just a tiny bit. Yeah, okay. Better, I think. All right. So, those of you on YouTube, I won't know how this music thing's working until somebody comes in chat and talks to me. By the way, I got my little chat box up over there. Watch tonight will be the first night no one comes to say hi, but I doubt it. That's because I had the chat box down here, right about here, and I wasn't sure if anybody was seeing it. And I hate the idea that I'm talking to some off-camera person and you guys aren't. Oh, well, look at there. Hey, Hep Alien, how's it going? Hey, let me know how that too. What's up, everybody? We are back with more Apocabitch Roadshow.
Welcome back.
All right, this is great. So, Bud, are you back? Bud?
Bud is gone.
Bud.
Bud, you are muted.
Chuck?
Yes.
All right, good. Okay. All right. Well, hopefully Bud is listening. As you guys are going towards it, you see the lights and the Ferris wheel going. There's only 3 Ferris wheels in like Europe at the time. This is like the 3rd biggest one. So you saw it all the way from the museum. That's what attracted you. As you're moving your way through the streets, you see this fighter pilot plane drive by, like fly by, and then it. Hey, Bud. So you guys are walking to the amusement park. You see a fighter jet just kind of like flying over top, suddenly lose. Just you heard it, and then goes down in the middle of the park. It's just boom! You see the explosion from far back. You're like, what is going on? You head a little closer. As you get closer, you're seeing an abnormal amount of carrion birds in the sky over the amusement park. Okay. At the gate of the amusement park, just before you go inside, you find an abandoned tank. Just abandoned, just sitting there. No one's in it.
What did the boat
Can we investigate to see if it's booby trapped?
To see if it's you investigate, it's not booby trapped.
Suckers, they gave us a tank.
What is the birds carrying?
The tank will not start up.
Oh, I can fix it.
What are the birds carrying?
What
You
are they
stop.
carrying? You said they were carrying.
Yeah, they're carrying birds like vultures and buzzards. Yeah.
Oh,
Or
they
crows.
called that?
Or crows. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a new power. What's the power, Cookie Man? We're gonna give it to. You're gonna tell me who gets it too. For tonight.
Just learned a new thing. Carrying birds.
Tank Squirrel, sing a song to fix a tank. No singing's gonna fix this tank, Cookie Man.
Oh, what about a fix of 4 and a tool belt of plus jury rigging?
What if, though? Okay, have you ever heard of Bob the Builder? Because they do sing a song and fix stuff.
It's true.
What about interpretive dance? Would that fix it?
Megatron arm cannon. Yeah, the tank's not going to work, and there's reason for that. There's reasons for that.
Okay.
So I can't try and fix the tank?
Are you Bob the Builder?
I mean, I do have a plus 4 to fix and a tool belt of jury rigging, so
Yeah, I'm
you
gonna make
tell
it so-
me.
Real? That's good.
Like, you don't know if the battery's dead or what, but it's not starting. It's maybe it's out of gas.
It need more gas.
Might be out of gas. It might not.
I know what's
The ba-
wrong with it.
You're
Ain't got
actually
no
thinking
gas.
that the battery. You're thinking the battery is dead because none of the electricity is working.
Chuck the Builder. Can he fix it?
Okay, let me do. Let's do
Chuck
this.
the Builder.
Chuck, do you want to hang back for a minute to try to fix the tank?
Yes.
All right, so Chuck's gonna.
I
hang
don't
back.
think you needed to ask that question either.
All right, all right.
The
we're
question
gonna-
is which of us are going to be moving forward, because I'm going to stick back with this tank too.
For legal reasons, he had to ask.
Okay. All right. Nicole and Chuck are hanging back to work on the tank, while Irina, Astrid, and Cosgrave, who didn't get to go yet. Have you even? Oh my God, Cosgrave hasn't even gone tonight.
I've just been watching.
Why did you say anything? I've been skipping. We all been skipping. Holy shit! All right, you're kicking this
Most
off.
times.
Oh my God.
I get like 2 turns at least, so like I felt bad that some people only get one. So I figured I'd just
Okay.
wait for
All
my
right. Yeah. We'll get you now. All right. So as you guys go walking, you're like, I don't know what your reason, but you decide you're gonna go into the park. Chuck and Nicole are gonna hang back with the tank. As you guys
friend.
walk
There were
in,
stealable things there.
as you walk into the amusement park, there are lots of games. It's not just a Ferris wheel. There's all the other type of attractions as well, large and small, little small rides, simple rides, carnival games, lit up displays, and it looks like everybody. It's all lit up and still running, but there's no people. They must have fled in the chaos that's been ensuing. This wave of chaos that you've been bringing. You hear some German shouting, though, suddenly, and you look over, and there does happen to be some German soldiers running. They just spotted you. They look like tank drivers. And then you hear a crash, a very large crash. And you notice something that's corner of your eye. The Ferris wheel has fallen. And it's it's staying upright. You guys are even the guards, the Nazis, are turning and looking at it, and it's like teetering there for a second, and then it starts rolling towards you guys.
Oh.
And as you look up into it, you see riding this thing. I have to bring up a picture. This is the part in Borderlands when we introduced the big bad.
Is this a normal thing for these? Should they be doing that?
It should not be
Think
doing
so.
that. It should not be doing that.
I
But
think we're fucked. Are we so totally fucked right now?
Rust Witch, a woman
Oh, that's cool.
with lots of like metal shit in her and around her, got a very and having a very weird vibe, is riding this Ferris wheel towards you. I don't even know how that works.
Like in a cab, or is she walking?
I think
on
she's
it
in a
like
cab.
hamster
I think
wheel?
she's in a cab.
Okay.
Go. That would make the most sense. She's in
Okay.
a cab. So here's your objective: navigate a collapsing fairground whilst hunted by an entropy witch.
I think I'm enough.
The Rust Witch brings chaos with her, shutting down machines, causing catastrophes. Her threat is 10. She is Ubermensch. Threat is 10. Attack is 6. And you guys, successes are only 5s and 6s when you fight her
Oh, okay.
against her.
Yeah.
This is gonna be fun.
I'm so in love right now.
And
You have
then,
to get love.
yep,
Does the 6 still count as a crit though, or is it just a success?
6 is still going to be a crit. It's just 4s don't count.
Yeah.
And then there is a patrol of, to be honest, they are the soldiers that were in the tank that you found out front, who got out when the Rust Witch bricked it.
Oh. I break up.
I'm bricked up.
She casted a love rust
Please
spell on me.
Police.
What does a rust switch taste like? Play nicely and you might find out.
2. And then
She can nail me to a door.
10. Okay, so the challenge is
on.
so the objective is 10. And it has a challenge of 1. This is going to be your greatest fight yet. Cosgrave, how are we starting this off as you guys come walking in to the festival, fairgrounds?
Yeah, that's an interesting question. How far away is the Ferris wheel?
I'd say it's pretty far away, but it's closing in fast, and it's big.
Okay. And is there any? Are the tank soldiers in front, like in between us, or are they?
Yeah. So that's the way I imagine. So you're looking deeper in, right, and the Ferris wheel is kind of farther back towards the other side of the park. It's fallen, is rolling. The cops or the Nazis are in the carnival things, or like a carnival game thing. Couple of them kind of in front of you. You know what I mean? You're near. They're near. Yeah. There are a couple what?
No, I said they're in bumper cars.
Yeah, they're in bumper cars shooting at you.
Yeah. Yeah.
9! Pew pew!
They're on the rails.
9!
They don't understand the speed limit anyways. Alright.
How bad do you guys want these advances?
Quite.
Well, I'm in love, so I don't know.
Yeah, see, I'm not close enough to feasibly do anything to the witch that I can see.
No.
I only have a shotgun, and that is not going to cover that kind of distance. Can I get into the car with one of these soldiers, like on the hood?
Oh, we were joking. They're not in bumper cars.
I was kind of hoping that it would be. That's fine.
Do we want them in bumper cars? I mean, I don't know why. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? That's fantastic. They were. You caught them. You hear them shouting. You thought they're shouting at you, right? You're like, I love this. Okay, so you hear the soldiers shouting. You just all night you've been attracting like you're a magnet for Nazis, right? So you're expecting them to be shouting at you. You just realized that they are in bumper cars. Now they're yelling and pointing at the Ferris wheel, but some of them are still playing. They got let go of their tank wasn't working anymore. Everybody left. but they left everything on. So these guys wanted a little bit of fun. So yeah, they're fucking bumper carring. And you want to jump on one of the bumper cars?
Yes. I wanna try my new advanced here. I wanna lock eyes with him, and I wanna implant a memory into this soldier that the other. You said there was 2 other ones.
There's a bunch of them.
Okay, well, I want to implant into its memory that a couple of the other soldiers were responsible for the death of his parents. Like,
Oh my god.
like they drove a car into them and then hit and run. You know.
Jesus
So he's got this
Christ.
this rage and revenge building up, and he wants to drive his bumper car into them.
So you're gonna Cosgrave kind of just appears on the outside of the bumper car arena and catches the eye of one of these soldiers who's very confused. But before he can get up and see who you might be, you've mesmerized him with memory rot. Spin that blood. Then suddenly he's okay. We're gonna roll it though. We gotta roll all this. So you're looking to terrify or
I think
con?
that would be. That's I don't know. I don't know which one it would be.
I feel like maybe you're trying to con him into fighting his friends, basically, with your the memory rot. That gives you 3 dice.
I don't like. No, it doesn't. It does not.
Wait,
It does not.
wait, what?
I'm still shot in the face.
Oh, you're shot in the
I'm still
face.
shot in the
Minus
face.
2 con, right? Plus 2 terrified.
Yeah.
Well,
So
I mean,
he's so terrified, like, oh, God,
yeah.
that's
So you're definitely terrified.
yeah.
All right, that's
I'm
4.
bringing a traumatic experience.
You're doing 4 for terrifying. Do you want to try to plant that and get the hell out of there somehow? You were
Yeah.
never there.
I want to kind of like think of it as I'm tapping into my roots of the hypno screen.
Oh, okay. Didn't we have a power from last week we were supposed to use this week?
I did, but I don't remember what it was. It was
Let me
the
check.
Sasquatch. It was the Sasquatch little spoon.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and to change one liquid into another.
Oh, okay. All right,
Oh,
bud.
yeah, everything's
Remember that.
key. Everything's key.
I think all right, so this is in my mind. This Nazi soldier looks up, he just hits one of his friends or gets hit by one of his friends. He looks up and he sees a horrifying thing. You're just standing over there. Half your face is shot off, right? Or you're like a big gaping hole in your cheek.
Yeah.
And he gets really scared, but then you're planting that memory in there, and you're also making him feel like very like he could cuddle you, right? Yeah, you're making him feel very much like you are, but then you plan on being gone, right? You're just gonna be that's the idea. That's what you want to try to pull off here, and so
Yes.
that he turns back and starts fighting with his friends.
Yes,
Pulls a
correct.
gun and starts shooting his friends. All right, so terrifies 4 plus memory rot is 5 plus you were never here is 6.
Yes.
Yes. And then
That's
I'm
66.
rolling 2.
There you go. One success.
No success. Oh, you got 1?
Success. I got a 5.
Okay. How do you
One
want to?
five.
Where do you want to put that? To the reduce the threat of the police guys to 3, or
Yeah. We'll reduce the threat. He's taking care of some of his cohorts.
all right. So the police is 3. Just as you do that and just kind of blink away, and he turns back and he pulls out a gun and just starts shooting the guys who are near him. Bam, 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 bam. They all get nuts. Chaos is ensuing in the bumper car arena. Who is going next? Not not Chuck or it's got to be Astrid or Arena. Not Chuck or Nicole.
Let's do Arena.
Arena.
Arena?
Hey.
Ooh.
They've started shooting. The cops or the police are shooting each other or brawling, kind of, or trying to subdue the guy who's shooting all of them. And the Ferris wheel is rolling closer.
I would like to take this opportunity to prepare some explosive runes.
Ooh. Okay.
And I would like to place those explosive runes in the path of the Ferris wheel in an attempt to knock it over.
Okay. 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 Okay.
I don't know what stat to roll for that.
Yeah, me neither. Let's see. I feel like I might be a fix.
Okay. I guess it would be modifying the device.
You're like laying down a trap, right? I mean, that feels like a fix
Yeah.
type situation.
Okay.
Let's see.
And I I'm trying to make it concealed, but
Okay, sneak.
If she's
Or
not-
is only one though?
yeah. I can try and get a soldier to do it for me.
What was the? What did you take as your advance? The mantle of the fell beast.
Correct.
Oh, that's pretty crazy. Okay. Let's go
Actually-
with fix.
This is what I would like to do instead.
Oh, okay.
I would like to smoke a second cigarette
Oh.
because you can't have just one.
Are you specifically the ones from the Hangman, or?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, to gain 2 blood.
Right.
And then I am going to spend that 2 blood to take on the mantle of the Fell Beast.
Brawl and Terrify become 4. All of their stats are set to 1, and you cannot use items. Lasts until the objective is completed. What does Arena's... What's that?
That is okay.
What does Arena's
Arena-
Fell Beast look like? What is... explain... Oh, actually, before we do that, what do you want to do?
I would like to brawl the Ferris wheel.
You're going to start climbing up, like leap on there and then start climbing up there?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty cool. That's going to be pretty cool. Okay. All right.
So Arena's limbs lengthen to a point where they almost look spindly, and she becomes very tall, and everything, her skin and her coat take on a color that can best be described as an oil slick.
Oh.
So it's black, but it's kind of iridescent. And from her shoulders sprout these 2 huge, tattered demon wings.
Cool.
And her eyes glow red. And she screeches, and she leaps up onto the Ferris wheel, using her wings not to fly because they're all kinds of broken, but to glide.
I'm imagining so
And-
since it's kind of far away still, like it's coming closer and closer every second. So I imagine you like changing, and then leaping up onto the roof of one carnival game,
Yeah.
leaping to another one, and then leaping up onto it, right?
Correct,
Like
I platform my
supernaturally
way up
fast.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I go. And I begin to climb toward the Ubermensch.
Okay. With the intent of maybe brawling.
Correct.
All right. So brawls 4. You are using the cigarette for 1, 5, and the mantle for 6. I don't know if
Okay.
the mantle counts as a. I don't think actually it doesn't count. It
I
doesn't count.
I don't think that it does, yeah, because it changes everything else. So
I'll say
I would
5. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Uber are the Rustwitch uses 6.
Okay. I guess my aim in brawling the Ferris wheel is A, to get to her, and to B, tear it apart so that it can stop rolling.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right, so I will roll my 5. I have 0 successes.
Mine says, what the fuck? I'm looking at, can you guys see this? Yeah, you see mine, but the Roll20 readout says something completely different. It says
Yeah,
546664. What? I'm gonna take what's on
Going with the
screen.
ones on the screen.
And we're going with the ones on
Okay.
screen. There's 3
I appreciate
successes.
it.
You want a
I would love a flashback.
yeah,
please.
that's what I was thinking. Okay. So let's flash back. Where's that? Jeez. Oh my God. Good. Okay. You were on board a plummeting airplane.
Oh,
And you owe Cosgrave your life. How did they save it when you were on the plummeting airplane?
so we were on this airplane, right? And Cosgrave, Irina is terrified of heights. Or rather, she's not terrified of heights. She's terrified of airplanes because nothing should be moving in the air quite that fast. And this is her worst nightmare because they fall, and if you fall, you're gonna get hurt very badly, and that's not good eats. So Cosgrave he's got the head of his grandma in his pocket or something. What's your trinket?
It's Mother Millicent Stone Soldier, and I already broke it.
No, that's okay. So you have this soul jar, and you... Actually, no, tell you what. Cosgrave manages to use his magic in some way that Irina does not remember or understand because she was panicking in a plummeting airplane. And the airplane reduces its speed significantly, and instead of crashing into a fiery burning mess like we would have, we instead land fairly gracefully. We got into some other messes after that because we didn't land in a discreet location, but we didn't go up in a ball of flames, and because he kept a cool head and seems to have a not distant relationship with death, he was able to keep his cool and save the day.
So I like the thought too that because you're talking about how you started this out saying that Irina's afraid of heights, and now you're
Yeah.
leaping up on a Ferris wheel.
Exactly.
So is there a way your flashback helps you? Is your flashback? Did Cosgrave You owe your life to Cosgrave. Did you also get
Overcome your fear.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, I think it helped overcome the fear of things moving at a high speed as opposed to just being perched stationary in a sniper spot.
Right.
I think that helped it pretty significantly, and remembering the fact that it'll be okay. A, you're a vampire, and B, death comes for us all. We're gonna get out of this mess together.
And C, weird party magic tricks.
Weird party magic tricks, precisely.
Okay. Fuck yeah. All right. Thank you for sharing a flashback. Reroll your dice.
All right. I will re-roll my 5 dice.
Don't you get more dice?
Oh yeah, and you get 2 extra. You get 2 more. Sorry.
okay.
Why don't you just reroll
That's
the whole
okay.
thing?
Oh,
Okay.
accident did that when I did mine.
I know.
Is that a thing?
It is a thing.
I'll
Sorry.
do slash roll
It worked out for you though.
70s.
Hold on, I just want to point out the fact that I remembered something.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah, that's
Make a note. Make a fucking note.
1, 2, 3. Oh wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Because 4s don't count. So you got
Correct.
3 5s and a 6. So 3 successes
All right.
and a crit. I have 3 successes. Right? Yeah, I've got 3 successes.
Okay. Then I will allocate the 5s to defense
Got it.
and use the 6 to start tearing up the Ferris wheel.
Okay.
My fingers are also really long and have claws. Like those fingernails that people have, those giant acrylic ones that nobody can type with.
You are
Yes, they're
applying 2 to the threat of the Rust Witch, going from 10 to 8.
sweet.
Okay. So you just start tearing, you're tearing out. Like a car goes flying out of the side of the Ferris wheel. As you work your way, how are you going to stop it by tearing it apart? You're going to have to tear some kind of foundation thing.
Yeah, so what I'm thinking is, when the Ferris wheel is spinning, it's spinning on that outer rim, I assume.
Right.
I'm going to be tearing it apart on one of those sides so it no longer has a steady thing to roll on. So it's going to fall over.
Why do you hate this
That is the
Ferris
goal.
wheel so much?
Right.
All right, Astrid, it's on you.
Okay, so because there's all this metal stuff and heavy stuff being ripped apart because of Arena, because she's tearing apart this Ferris wheel. Guess what I can do with that stuff?
What can you do with that stuff?
Throw it.
Oh, you're talking about the stuff that, okay.
Yeah, the stuff flying off the Ferris wheel. I now have powers of the poltergeist. And I can pick those up and chuck them places. Could I? Wait.
Yeah, there is a flaming, well, that's a little bit, it's in a different part of the park, but never mind, it's not around right now.
Okay, so what if? Okay. What if I could lift up the Ferris wheel?
Talk louder, please.
What? Sorry.
Okay. What do you want to do?
if
Oh,
I lifted the Ferris wheel? Could I do that?
I don't think so. That seems pretty crazy.
I am an apex predator. I will remind you of this.
I will remind you of this. That's perfect.
Okay, I will not do that. I will just do the other scrappy stuff that comes off of it.
Okay.
And
You're
I
gonna
will
make-
chuck it.
You got the blood to spend?
I got 5.
Oh wow. Okay. So you're we've got lots of stuff to throw around. You've got I'll let you do bumper cars. You've got other shit that's laying around. You definitely have stuff you can throw. For sure.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Throw the
throw it.
traumatized Nazi in the bumper car at him.
Yeah. Nazi corpses.
Okay, what
yeah.
if I just hit a bitch with another bitch?
Yes. All right, so this is going to be...
Okay, what if I just... Okay, all of the corpses, and I start a corpse tornado.
Corpse-nado.
Nazi corpse NATO. Okay, so this can't be the last time we do this. We're going to have to do a Nazi corpse NATO at some point again later. Promise me this.
I will promise you that.
If you build it, they will come.
Okay.
All right. So is this going to be a shoot, right? Because you're basically shooting these things at everybody? I mean, at the Rust Witch? Are you going for the Rust Witch?
Yeah, I so am. And can I call upon the carrion birds to come down and start picking her eyeballs out?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, you've only got one left. This will be your last one. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
But it makes sense. So you're summoning the birds above and the objects below to throw all at her. Right? So
Yeah.
are you...
The corpse NATO, too. Yeah.
Are you... It sounds like you're trying to terrify.
I'm so terrifying right now.
You're going to try to get the Rust Witch to turn around and leave you guys alone, right? That's what terrifying is. Or do you want to shoot?
Well... I should probably... Let's see. Because we don't want her to turn around. We want her dead so we level up. Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying. So the frame up for this, if we want to use terrify, is you're trying to terrify her into stopping. Don't worry, you're not going to be able to do that. But maybe you do a little bit. Like, you don't know. You can reduce her threat. You're just trying to reduce her threat. Yeah.
She would probably pause at the carrion birds coming down upon her face.
I'm just trying to give you as much dice as possible. We're just framing this up. All right.
Yeah.
You're going to get 4 plus spirit fetters for another 3 is 7.
Yeah.
And then hurling items is definitely going to be 8.
Plus 2. Because sharp and heavy or no?
Well, you're talking about Nazi corpses. They're not sharp
Oh,
nor heavy.
right. Oh, right.
Yeah. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Sorry, I thought I was doing some metal stuff from the
Maybe
first
they got-
too.
Maybe they got them little spike helmets on. Who knows?
Oof. I only
They're
rolled
fat
1. Oh,
Nazis.
shit. I only rolled 1 success.
What's that? An 8. 6. One, 2, 3. One of them is a crit.
Okay. I got 1 success, so you can, if you want, just get rid of one of those. So you've got a crit and a 5. So you have a crit and a success. Now you've got a crit. Now this is where some of your abilities come in, because you could use that special, that 6, to reduce a threat's rating by 3. So you could reduce the Rust Witch from 8 to 5.
Cool.
Or you can reduce the GM's attack dice by I don't know how that's supposed to. I guess that would be right now, so never mind. Because you only got
No,
1.
I'm gonna just do that thing you said first.
You want to reduce the threat rating of the Rust Witch from
Yeah.
8 to 5?
To 5, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
That's so good. I did a good job.
So,
You
okay.
can do it.
What's
I'm a
that?
good bud. I'm a great bud.
Okay. So you summon up the corpses and other stuff. You start going, and when you do that, you kind of raise up and call out to the birds while you're doing it. And so a swarm of birds come down while objects and Nazi corpses go flying, and they all conjoin all at once, all throughout the Ferris wheel. Irina's there in demon form, basically tearing a shit out, but this just goes nuts. It's just too much chaos, even for the Rust Witch, who's fighting birds and corpses and flinging birds and corpses away with seemingly magical force. But you've brought the Ferris wheel to a stop, and it is no longer moving. And the Rust Witch is like kind of halfway up, not too far away from Irina, but currently dealing with a mass of birds and corpses. Because the corpses are flying in, they bounce around, and they come falling down from one car to the next. Maybe there's one that's up at the top that keeps coming down the next one, and the next car, and the next car, it's going to land right on her. We cut to Chuck. Chuck, why don't we get a roll?
Okay. 4, 5, 6 D6.
You're thinking about fixing this tank, right?
Yeah. Oh, that's only 2 successes. You know what? I have literally never used a flashback, but I'll use this flashback right here, right now.
Well, let's back up, sir.
Okay.
I think what you could give us is what Cookie asked, is if you could sing us a little song, we'll fix that tank. The Cookie Man wants a song.
Cookie Man wants a song about fixing a tank.
Or anything.
Oh, or anything.
Yeah, a song for a tank. It doesn't have to be about fixing a tank.
Why is all my musical ability leaving me at this exact moment? Every song I've ever listened to has escaped my brain.
The Monster Mash?
I don't know the Monster Mash. I'm sorry to say. I genuinely
Nobody
don't.
knows the Monster Mash, actually. Everybody knows the song about the Monster Mash.
Late one night. Oh, you're right. You're right.
Apparently, it's a song referring to a time, like, it's several instances of Inception is that song, apparently. Like, it's a song about a song that is describing the Monster Mash. It is crazy.
Tell you what, if we give you till next week, will you open the show with a song?
Sure.
Bet.
I don't have very good AI generation skills, but I'll try.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I'll AI generate a tank song. See what happens.
Shit. Okay. Someone's singing the tank song. All right. So this is what the promise on the table. Cookie Man, I hope you're out there listening. Next week we were going to return to the festival where a super powered Rust Witch is controlling and causing chaos, making planes fall out of the sky, rolling a big Ferris wheel, has met maybe her doom with this group of vampires. Chuck and Nicole, I have a feeling, are going to come riding in on a tank.
This is good.
To open up the show next week.
In the middle of a Nazi corpse tornado.
Yeah, and we'll play. And you're entering the battle. We'll have a battle song for you as you enter battle with your tank. Bum, bum, ba-da-bum, bum.
I just have one question.
Yes, Nicole.
Can I be on top of the tank with my rocket launcher
my
out
God, of
while the
course you
tank
are.
with its rocket or with its tube aimed at the
I
the
fucking hope you
Ferris
guys
wheel?
are. Yeah, absolutely.
So you understand now my insanity. Good.
All right, that's where we're going to end for tonight.